I think we might be just a tad early, but I don't care. So, hi, how's it going, folks? We are live. We are live. So, I have to clean up our Ralts. We got a little behind on our eggs yesterday. I realized way too late in that. But yeah. Oh shoot, I need to have my phone plugged in so that it won't die. Oh no, actually it's on 47. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hi Kyle. How you doing, bud? We are currently on egg number 175. I make chicken? Ooh. How you make chicken? Like, is it pasta chicken? Is it chicken and cheesy sauce? Is it fried chicken? Is it chicken fried chicken? Because I've had that and it's awesome. Or country fried chicken? You can tell exactly where I grew up if I'm talking about chicken fried chicken and country fried chicken. Oh, goodness. Oh, you can tell exactly where I grew up. Oh, goodness. But how you doing today, Kyle? I made Instapot mac and cheese last night. It was pretty ballin'. Pretty ballin'. And heating it up using a little bit of extra milk was a really good idea. It's baked chicken, okay. But it's garlic parm breaded. Ooh. Oh. That sounds really good. Great Value actually has some good stuff. They're almost always comparable with name brand things. Almost always, not always. There are certain things that are not, like my brother and Zyrtec. The Equate, which is the Walmart brand, Zyrtec doesn't work for him for whatever reason. But for the most part, like with food and things, you can almost always, if you can get the Great Value one, do, because it's usually at least a few cents cheaper, depending on what it is. Like, you could go from spending 50 cents a can on corn to spending 30 cents a can or whatever it is, you know, for Great Value. And I mean, it tastes the same to me. Hi, Rye. Oh, here we go, folks. This is egg number 176. Can we get our shiny today, please? I've been kind of weird feeling all day, so this will be good for me to get kind of back into a groove, because I don't know if it's just the combination of that chair. Hi. I don't know if it's the combination of that chair and listening to an audiobook, but I fell asleep again earlier, and I'm just like, I have no energy.
That's a mood.
I've been living on pizza the last 2 days. I mean, that's how Masonator loves to live his life, so don't feel bad. I genuinely think if that man could have pizza and or mac and cheese for every single meal for the rest of his life, he'd probably be okay with it. He might miss out on rice, but he loves pizza and he loves mac and cheese, so I don't see the problem with that. As far as, like, for him. Like, I like variety, but you can do a good variety still doing nothing but pasta dishes or nothing but pizzas, because you can do, like, all sorts of different toppings and stuff like that too, you know?
Can I give an unpopular opinion?
Do you not like pizza?
Pizza is overrated.
Okay, but have you had American pizza? It's all greasy and delicious.
I said what I said. Pizza's overrated.
I'm genuinely curious, like, how things are different from country to country. Because, like, obviously, Americans, especially Southern Americans, do not give one patootie about, like, how much fat is in anything. Or grease. Like, I was kind of disappointed earlier, or not earlier, but earlier this week, because I made bacon wrapped pork cutlets, and I couldn't save the grease because it had raw pork in it instead of just bacon.
Ooh.
Well, not raw, it was obviously cooked, but it had pork grease, not just bacon grease. I don't know what it is, but, like, you can't do that. You can do pure bacon grease, but you can't do it if it's mixed with something like that. I'm like, that's dumb. But, like, there's strict rules about what you can keep and what you can use to cook with and stuff like that. I'm like, what? But, like, they don't care how much of it they use. It's just that it has to be bacon grease. My mom mostly she just dumped everything together. She never cooked with bacon grease. My grandmother cooks with bacon grease. Which she's actually had to stop doing in the most recent years because one of my cousins is now a vegetarian.
Ah.
And so to make, you know, where she can actually eat stuff, she stopped, you know, cooking things with bacon. Or at least, like, in bacon grease. I mean, she still, like, makes meat dishes and stuff. Like, she always makes a turkey at Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that. Or ham, or whatever. Hot dogs and boigas. But yeah.
That's something different that America does to Brits. We don't do Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah. There's lots of reasons why you would not do Thanksgiving, but we do. Oh, goodness. Just like you don't celebrate the 4th of July.
Yeah, that one's self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
That's America Day.
Yep. That is the most America of America days.
America. Quack, yeah.
Quack, yeah. Oh, gosh.
That is how I'm going to be censoring myself going forward.
I love it. I genuinely love it. No, I am... Now you got me on a pizza kick here, Kyle. There's a local pizza place. And they actually do a raspberry pizza. So I think it's like topped with chicken or something, but it's a raspberry sauce. I've never tried it because I'm not huge on raspberries. But like they have all sorts of stuff like that. Like they have a taco pizza. We had a seafood Alfredo pizza the other night when we were there. I must rage and be a pain in the ear again, but I don't feel positive enough for all that today. I just feel low and unenergetic. Bruh, join the club. Today's been a weird, draggy day. It could be because it's like really not muggy exactly. It's very drab and dreary outside. Like, I had to go to our unit to pick up some stuff. And when I was, you know, in the middle of doing all of that, it started like misting. But it almost looked like it was snowing, but it wasn't cold enough for snow. And I'm just like, what is this magic? Like, what is this sorcery? What is going on? And then I came back here, cuddled up in the chair, and like didn't move for a solid like 2 hours. I've been very unmotivated today. Hard to pick things up. Yeah, I did a lot of picking things up. I did laundry, which I have to throw everything in a hamper, walk it down our stairs, take it down the street to the laundromat, and then do laundry. That is one thing I will be so grateful for whenever we have our own house, is having our own in-home laundry. Oh my gosh. And not having to pay separately for laundry, because I only spent $10 this week, but I usually spend $20 a week on laundry. It's insane. But I did that, ran to the unit, grabbed our stuff, came back here, and was just like, nope, I'm out.
Something random.
Sure.
Has everyone seen Dylan's tweet?
I did. And I'm honestly surprised he didn't challenge him to just release DK64 on the 64 thing that's coming out, right? For Switch. He wants a full new game. But yeah, he called him out.
Yeah.
I was a little shocked.
I mean, to be fair, he's being lenient. He said he will settle for a Donkey Kong farming simulator.
I did not hear that part. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
funny.
it's in the replies.
Oh, okay. No, he's been hounding them for that since last year. And he was really upset when it was the 40th anniversary and they heard absolutely nothing about Donkey Kong. Like, he was genuinely upset. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Dylan's one of those guys you just don't want to upset. It's like you always feel bad if you upset him, sort of guy, you know?
He's too wholesome.
Exactly. I know someone who's not making the Nintendo Partner Program ever. Yeah, probably not. No, he might have shot himself in the foot with that one. But I don't think that's necessarily on his radar. By not able to pick things up, I mean my stuff I do for fun. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, so someone said, what if it's like Donkey Kong RPG? And Dylan replied to that, I'll take Donkey Kong Farming Simulator at this point.
That is great. He just wants something Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. Like, I know we've been getting a lot of Persona news lately, but I'm still waiting for a Persona 6 announcement. Like, it's been now a couple of years. You know it's in the works. Because Royal released 2 years ago in Japan. Like, come on, you know they're gonna do a Persona 6. Like, I've barely been able to do any art today. What I did do, I wasn't happy with. Picked up my games only for a couple minutes per time. I'm sorry, Kyle. Well, here's hoping we can make you smile and make you all happy today. Okay?
Yeah, I got into work 1 PM my time, and I got out like just about an hour ago.
So what time is it for you? You're 6 hours ahead of me, I think.
It's like 10 to 11 for me right now.
Yeah, because it's almost 5 here. Yep. I want food, yet no way to go shopping. I really just want to eat something other than air-fried Torchic. Please don't eat Torchic. Torchic would not like that.
Today. It was a good shift today. I've been on the tills.
Well, there you go.
Which is my best area. And I was on there for quite a bit.
Just remember that you're still learning. And so don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Heh. Also, a little thing that's just popped up on my homepage on YouTube. The key to better D&D? Roll less.
Roll less, yes. Until you roll 1, 2, and 3s in a row. Because that happened to us.
Me, who's Oh yeah, so I'm in a Discord server called Discord and Dragons, which I use to like find interesting D&D campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
And one that I'm a part of right now, we do our sessions bi-weekly on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled like 2 7s in a row, which came up to 9s.
Oh my.
I think those were rolls to hit, so...
Sadness. I mean, that's kind of like me and the dragon.
You can't say dragon because my mind just flashes to Chris in the in that
Where he like tried to
campaign.
where he was trying to seduce it or whatever.
I think.
And John's just like, no.
Am I allowed to say the exact phrasing?
Okay.
I want to disrobe everything and transform into the dragon.
Yeah, I forgot that's what he said.
Interpret that how you will. That is what was said that day.
Can you read chat right
And
now, Rye? Tower chicken is cooked right, especially if you eat off a plate made of Metagross metal. Oh, come on, Milo. You're killing me here.
Am I allowed to spell out middle finger emoji?
Oh,
like if
gosh.
I put it in asterisks and spell it out, am I allowed to do that, or is that a no-go?
I don't know. Go ahead. That's more of just an obscene gesture than anything. I just saw that and I'm like, Ryan is in call. Middle finger emoji.
I think that's why he did it.
I was not talking about a live Metagross. Oh, I know. I know.
Milo. Milo, my friend. That's even worse if you are talking about using my dead children's body as plates.
Dead children's bodies. Okay. Oh.
Deactivated? Please?
What? What's deactivated?
No, I was trying to be like, wait, are they dead or are they deactivated?
Honestly, with Metagross, I would think deactivated more so than anything. Or unpossessed.
Did you just call my children demons?
No, possessed by ghosties. Come on, give it the program. Did you get to acquire psychic powers from eating off its body? I don't think that makes it any better. I mean, I wouldn't say no if it meant that somebody else would do the dishes. And my laundry. God, yes, my laundry. Like, when I went to my unit, I was like, oh yeah, this will be great. I'll just go after I do laundry. And then I'm like, oh crap. I just picked up a bunch of clothes that have been sitting in a storage unit for 6 months. Not quite. 4 months. It's just like, I should have thought that through a little better. But I needed to get like a lot of my winter stuff. Which, actually, oh crap. I'm gonna have to go back. I never got my coat. Or my shoes. Gosh.
Also, just so you know, if mine and Milo's roles were reversed, Milo would be getting a timeout right now.
Luckily for him, you do not have such privileges.
Yeah. But even if we were both mods, I wouldn't be able to do that because he's also protected by the wrench.
Yep. 'Tis the beauty of the wrench. He's messing with you, Milo.
Half joking.
Alrighty. We're about to break past 200. This is killing me. 200 eggs already. I'm honestly surprised. Because that means we're almost at half odds. Because it's 1 in 455.
Hear me?
What?
Can chat hear me or...
Yeah, chat can hear you. If I can hear you, chat can hear you. Papa. I think Milo might have been distracted, so he missed it. And that's fine. Woo! I will need a...
Oddly specific.
That is oddly specific, but I love it at the same time. It was a very pinpointed apology.
Like, I don't even think you said anything about
using them as cooking instruments. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Does Metagross learn any fire type moves?
I think it can, actually. I want to say it can learn either Ember or Flamethrower. I want to say. And I could be completely wrong. But for some reason, I can picture that, and I don't know why. I know it can learn ground type moves because it can learn Earthquake. I'm pretty sure. Hi, Bryce! It's been a long time. Hi, Zen. How you doing, buddy?
Let me look. So, not by level up.
Yeah, it's never by level up.
It learns Sunny Day.
Ah.
That's it.
That's it? But what gen are you looking at? I'm playing Portal 2. I've never played any of the Portal games. But I'm doing fairly well. I'm a little tired today. So I'm hoping that you guys can help, you know, make me have energy. And maybe perhaps eating a honey bun before going live was not a smart idea. I also had popcorn right before I went live too. So.
I had a McFlurry.
Oh, now I'm jealous. That's like the one thing from McDonald's I actually like. Though there's a place in town that does really good milkshakes. So I almost always prefer going over there. It uses Sunny Day and you could fry an egg on its body, but as I said, I will not do that. I mean, there is a, I think he's a TikToker originally. But he goes around, or not goes around, he cooks things in his car. Like, just lets it bake in the dash of his car. He's made cookies and all sorts of stuff. I think he did brownies once. But I'm pretty sure he was from Arizona where it was hitting like 120. Like outside and then 200 degrees inside his car. Took the weekend off from work. Heck yeah. Please tell me for good reasons. Like taking a break. That'd be great. Because if you're sick, that would not be great. In which case, I would wish you well.
I only work on the weekends.
Technically, this is my one day off now. It's Saturday. Because, like, Masonator was like, but you have Sundays off. I'm like, yeah, off from my job, but not from doing a bunch of stuff. This is the one day where I can just sit at home and be an absolute bum and not care. Though it's usually my laundry day, so I end up going and doing laundry.
That's Monday through Thursday for me.
Yeah, well, I work Monday through... yeah. I teach on Mondays. And then Tuesday through Friday, I work at my job. It is great to see people enjoying weekends. Yes, very much so. Because, like, Masonator left at, like, 6:45 this morning and is totally not going to get home until, like, 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah,
he didn't get home until, like, 9:30 last night. I was already in bed.
I have 2 9-hour shifts, Friday and Saturday.
Oh, wow.
and I have a 6.5 one on Sunday.
Well, that's not that bad.
And then Monday through Thursday are me days, which are mainly used for doing sod all and streaming.
There you go. I love how nobody caught the irony in my statement. I don't work weekends at all. Milo. I mean, technically now everything is lightening up with my loads, which is really good. Because like Thursday, I was home before noon. Friday, I was home before noon. And I was just like, yes. Mondays are still really long. Or not Mondays. Well, yeah, Mondays are long because I go to work until 3:30 and then now I'm going to have to drive back here, pick up the hubs, and then go. That'll be fun. But Tuesdays are still rather long. Wednesdays are still pretty long. But I think I was done because I had to swing back by the store in town. And that was 2 or 3 o'clock when I hit them, and they were my last stop of the day. So I'm very happy with that. I can't tell if I'm just getting faster or if it's because the loads are getting smaller. But yeah, it's been good. The only problem was nobody updated the schedule online on my last day of work. Last Saturday, the schedule was not out, so I did not think I worked early this week. I did. Oh. Oh.
Oops.
So did you not actually go to work when you were supposed to? Because that's no bueno. Here we go. 2:06. Hi, Unison. Morning at 5 p.m. I think even for you, it's at least the afternoon now. Because I think you're, what, 4 hours behind me now? 5? Maybe. Called me today and apologized about it not being posted and asked if I could come in. Oh, wow.
I mean, it's going to be morning for me in like 50 minutes, so...
Well, at least they apologized, number one, and tried to get it fixed where it was supposed to be. It's noon for me, shush. Okay. I knew it was something like that. Okay. Oh gosh. Booty. What is...
Zen, you're not an idiot. Be quiet.
24. Okay. There's a deal at the local gas station for pork cutlets wrapped in bacon. They're really good. I was trying to remember because I think it expires on the 26th is when that deal is over. And it's the 24th today, so I can pick some up like tomorrow or something. Weekends are my sleep-ins. Bruh. I wish.
No, those... Weekdays are my sleeping.
You try sharing a bed with somebody who has to wake up at like 5:30 or 6 in the morning every morning. You learn not to sleep in anymore. I mean, it's good because I get a lot done, but that means at 9 o'clock I'm exhausted. Or with kids, yeah, I know. Hi, Justin. Yeah. You have a good reason to need the extra sleep. Let's see if these are still any good. It tastes fine. Yay. They're walking germ bombs? That is true. Okay. Let's get up our eggs. Dang, we've already gone through 2 boxes. As Gary, I brought my whole entire cheerleading squad to the scene oak. Alright then. Still haven't gotten it. Hubs had it 2 weeks before our wedding. But I have not gotten it. And I'm honestly surprised he didn't get it sooner, considering he worked retail the entire time that was going on. Mine wasn't that bad. I just had a throat that felt like it was on fire the entire time. Oof, that's not pleasant. That sounds like me when I had strep throat in 4th grade. You ditched Ash for Go? You good?
Hold on, I'm sending you something.
Do I dare?
It's D&D related, so.
Oh my. Hang on, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone.
So I follow a Twitter account called D&D memes.
Pet Rock? Oh no. Oh no.
So this guy wants to play cleric with a companion, so he can cast cure wounds from afar with the companion. And then he gets an ingenious idea. They have a pet rock.
And so you just chunk it at somebody?
And have it cast cure wounds.
So in the process of, healing damage, you take 1d4 damage. Or just 1 point of damage, whichever.
Yeah, just 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
I found that weird.
Our little half-elf decided to steal a dwarf femur. And a dwarf skull. She threw the dwarf skull. And threatened to beat somebody senseless with the dwarf femur. And I told her 3 separate times, you're buying a rapier when we get to town. Remind me we're buying you a rapier. Because all she had for her starting weapon, she had a dagger and a dart.
A single dart.
A single dart. I'm like, how did we mess this up this badly? But that's exactly what it was. Because it's I think it was a simple weapon. And so she chose the dart from that. And it's like, yeah, no, that's 1 dart. Yeah. Oh my. And she just didn't really bother getting anything else. My friend group our dwarf punches through doors. Sounds about right. I'm trying to remember what we found this last time. I mean, the half-elf also keeps throwing herself at anything male that moves. So... she's got a very unhappy, orc in a jail cell. And all sorts of other things going on. I'm just like, you're a mess, child. Also hates being called short and just goes on a rampage if someone does. I mean, the only time that our dwarf companion has had any trouble with being a dwarf has been speed. And actually, he makes more fun of the half-elf for being a short half-elf. And I'm just the giant dragonborn just chilling. It's really kind of funny, actually.
My Dragonborn is a coward, basically.
Oh, mine's a cleric. Or not a cleric, a paladin.
Yeah, man's a sorcerer, but he's also a coward.
I've also died 3 times. Actually, no, twice. I went to death saves twice. Ours couldn't climb up a mountain because he kept rolling a nat 1 that round. Oh, no. Yeah. Know that feeling. Our poor dwarf the other day rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3 in that order. I was about to say if he was gonna roll a 4, and then he rolled like a 17 or something. I was like, oh, you broke the trend. He's like, I'm happy. He was a mountain dwarf.
Zero.
I don't.
Zero. I got a nat 20 on a strength check.
Just a basic strength check.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It was to open a door.
Oh no. So you just destroyed the door.
Well, it was one that like went up, if that makes sense.
Ah, okay. So you shoved it straight into the ceiling.
Yeah, well, it was like an outer wall. It's a very complicated map. So, well, we started the campaign in the ocean, so that gives you an idea.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind of got thrust into this dimension we had no part in before.
All right.
And then we managed to find our way to a beach.
Mm-hmm.
And get into this little town that we soon discovered was run by an elder brain.
An elder what?
An elder brain.
Brain. Okay. That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, no. It's just like a brain in a glass tube.
Okay, I'm totally getting the episode vibes from Futurama the other night. That's kind of crazy. No, literally, they made the entire planet stupid except for Fry, who apparently brain chemistry was too stupid enough to not become stupider or something like that. I don't know. And so he, like, was the only one who could fight off the brains.
But yeah, like I think a couple of our members got stuck outside of the wall, which is why I had to make the strength check to open it, to get it back open.
Gotcha.
And I kind of freaked the other guy out. He was like, "Okay, you're strong." And I was just like, "I don't know how I did that." Right, anyway, I need to go to the toilet really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. My all-time favorite Nat 20 moment has got to be, I was playing a barbarian former pirate. That tells you anything. This guy was a very interesting character. I loved him. His name was Helm. Loved him. Anyway, Helm and I think he was a gnome rogue, did not see eye to eye very much at all. And the rogue made it his priority to make Helm his friend. And Helm was just not about it. His big thing was you needed to do something to earn his respect, basically. And then once you did that, you were solid. He was like your best bud. And I even told the kid who was playing the rogue. And so he kept trying to do stuff and finally, warmed up to him. And at this big part of the battle, we ended up in this like split chasm with like lava and stuff everywhere and skeleton soldiers and stuff, and I nat 20'd, and I asked our DM, who was my maid of honor for my wedding. I was like, okay, can I run up to the little gnome guy and just chunk him across the cavern? And she's like, okay, both of you roll. And I rolled a nat 20, and he rolled like a 19 or something like that. And so we were just like, this is insane. So I like stomped up to him and just straight chunked him across the cavern. And he attacked a skeleton monster, killed it, and stuck the landing. It was the most insane little thing that just happened. It was fantastic. I told that to Mason. I don't think he would have given that to me. I don't think he would have let me do that. But it ended up being like the hypest moment of ever. I was once a bird person and kept forgetting that I could fly. My thing was I had short-term memory loss. Oh no! Oh, you were an Aracosta or whatever? Isn't that what they're called? I tend not to stray too far from the handbook for my race. One of my favorite characters that I ever built was an Azamar. And I was actually going to use her in a campaign that I wanted to run and have her just be like a NPC in the party. But we never ended up doing it, so sadness. Party that game kind of burned down a village just because they didn't like non-humans. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Nope. Oh goodness. Whew. I got chills and they are indeed multiplying.
Old people references.
We're going the evil route, joined a guild to destroy the world. Oh my. I really want to do a campaign with an actual evil character. If you could be a fruit for a day, what fruit would you be? I don't know.
None, because I'd die.
That is an odd question. Can I eat a different fruit? Like, I'm confused by the question.
The campaign ends when you get a TPK.
Our DM did not plan for that at all. Gotcha. I know Masonator has a plan to do just an absolutely busted ranger in the next campaign, and he wants me to DM just to shove it in my face that he can build a proper ranger and I can't. No, I'm hardly kidding. The one time I got to use my ranger, she died almost immediately due to a poisoned dart or a poisoned dagger, I can't remember which, from a rogue assassin who just snuck up on her. I think I failed the perception check, or he never, or actually no, that's what it was. The DM never even asked us to do a perception check, so we just got ambushed immediately.
That's kind of crappy on the DM's part.
What about an evil necromancer board? I don't know. I don't usually play characters with lots of magic. I usually play ones with just a few quick spells. Oh, evil necromancer bard? Oh my. So they'd have to have levels in bard and what, levels in warlock? To be a necromancer?
Cleric, maybe?
Well, my one ranger snuck through a royal party with full-scale armor because I rolled a nat 20. Dude. Trust me, I love rangers. I just wish mine didn't die immediately. They also forced me to point buy, and I hate point buy.
What's point buy?
So when you do your stats, you have the options to roll for them or do what's called a point buy. You have a certain amount of points that you can utilize.
Ah.
And yeah, that's it. It makes for a much more even character, but they also tend to be even at like 13 and everything, not 15 and everything, you know? Necromancer Bard will sing dead souls back to life and secretly force them to attack the enemies. I mean, that sounds more like a druid thing with wild, what's it called? What? Spirit.
Wild change?
Yeah. What's the chart thing that they have to do? I always forget.
Wait, are you talking about wild magic sorcerers?
Sure. I thought that was a druid thing.
No, if you're talking about wild magic, that's a sorcerer thing.
Oh.
Is it the one where you have to like roll a D100?
Yes.
Yeah, that's wild magic sorcerer.
Okay. See, the one time that we utilized that, when we summoned up the unicorn and he just went ham on the bad guys for us, that was... I think I misunderstood and I thought our guy was a druid.
Oh no, if it was a wild magic thing, it was a sorcerer.
Hmm.
The only reason I know that is because of Dimension 20, the Unsleeping City. One of the characters is a wild magic sorcerer, and
I would love to play a lawful evil. Just because they are strict to their rules, but their rules make no sense to anyone except themselves. And I feel like that is just one of the best possible things that could be, you know?
yeah. I want to be the one that...
Can a broom be a weapon? I think it's just one, maybe it's either a 1 hit or a 1d4 bludgeoning. Because any makeshift weapon is either a 1, just straight 1 point of damage, or it's a 1d4 point of damage. I can't remember which. And actually, only certain classes can use any sort of makeshift weapon too. Fuzzy hats were considered sacred, and our dwarf was like, I like them. I want them all. Yeah. Yeah. And rogues are known to have sneaky fingers. Try to fight anything that moves. Oh no. This is my first time really playing anything out of the norm, so to speak. Like, all I've played up until this point have been humans or some form of an elf, be it full-blooded elf or half-elf. I've not played... I did a tiefling in that one shot with John, and she ended up down a well. I would like to play a gargoyle. I didn't know that was an option.
I just remembered one of the memes I saw somewhere.
You died immediately in that one.
It's absolutely terrible. Do you want to hear it?
Okay.
DM. And what will you be playing? Player. I'll be playing a human fighter. How original. In the well, no, it gets better. In the campaign, you run into a noble. Is he human? Yes, I fight him.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Human fighter. It's so dumb.
Mm-hmm. At first hand, I just punted an elf because it moved, and my DM was just like, why? Changed the lore for it so many times. Yeah. And they just released a bunch of new stuff too, or they rebalanced stuff or something, right?
I have a really cool concept of a character that I really want to play.
Okay.
I want to be a criminal cleric.
So my very first character was a criminal background paladin. Oh, it worked. They met up in the tavern, and the entire time my character was drinking away her sorrows. And I had a cup of water, and so every time she took a drink, I took a sip. I got up to pee like 4 separate times during that one session. And our DM had a thing going. It was basically like, how drunk is she now?
She's not, because she's... Wait, was she drinking alcohol, or was...
The character was, yeah.
Alright.
And every time I drank, she was drinking. And I'm just sitting here chugging water. And so every time I drank, it was like as if she were drinking more and more. No, she was part of a criminal organization and got out of it only after watching her boss kill her best friend. Yeah, it was sad.
You killed my best friend. Now I found Jesus.
I mean, kinda. That's kinda how that worked.
You wanna know how mine works by being a criminal cleric?
How does that work?
Because I need to worship a god to get my spell slots.
Yep. And I think paladins do too.
Yeah, well, Salwyn, which is the name of the criminal cleric I made, worships Ruptor, the god of thieving and burglary.
That makes so much more sense. We never dove that far in it because that was my very first campaign ever. And it was technically more of a one-shot. But yeah.
The first time I played D&D was the raid on the castle.
The raid on the castle?
Where I played... Yeah, it was a one-shot.
Oh, the one with John?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the one where I ended up in a well.
Yeah, and then I think the second one
I'd have to be like a storm cleric or something like that in order to do that. That's an interesting concept, though.
Yeah, I think the second one was the one where I pulled the lever to kill myself.
Yep.
Because I just wasn't getting anything. Thanks, Ash, for yanking the shovel out of my hand and solidifying my fate.
Well, to be fair, you got in the way.
Yes, I caused this man to pull an arrow down on in his face and kill himself. But in fairness, he got in the way.
Because weren't you the one who got me and Kevin trapped in the like trap room or whatever?
I'm not sure, but what I do remember is almost dying to an axe in a door frame.
I mean, I killed Kevin with a shoe, so...
Wait, you ended up killing him?
No. He did take multiple bludgeoning damage, though. That was a fun one.
But yeah, it was funny. I was just like, you just took the shovel. I looked at the lever. I'm just like, screw this. Like, I think because I remember that I think John at first thought I was trying to kill one of you. Because I think Aiden was also in the room with us? Question mark.
I don't remember. I'm sorry, Milo.
Oh, that's not true. But yeah, I just remember John was thinking I was trying to like kill you or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had this best friend like, no, not them, me.
I mean, Chris just left. He just like stole something and left. And Ian killed himself in fire, even though he was a fire genasi.
Yeah.
Wasn't it fire?
He do, like, I cast fireball.
I don't know, but he just stood over a giant pit and just cackled for way too long.
And then there's me with like the poison tip arrow, just like.
Kevin died to an arrow, which I tried to remove to save his life. That's right. You did. That was upstairs when you were getting the books and stuff. And that was after I'd beaten him up with a shoe.
So Kevin actually did die during that.
Yeah, I think he did. I think only like 2 people made it out of that alive. I was one of them, but I was barely alive. And I'm like, we didn't even do combat. How did this happen? Oh, that's what it was. We were so scared and we peed our pants. Because of his necromancer guy that he had just walked through. Kevin got 3 perception check and didn't see the arrow shot at him. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, I think my character just got extremely depressed because of the fact I wasn't getting anything.
The 3 of us were the only ones who lived? Jeez. Yeah, that place was all sorts of booby-trapped. And I mean, it doesn't help when you've got, like, you killed yourself. Ian, I think, killed himself. Chris just dipped. Have you tried doing the Pokemon D&D run? People have converted D&D into Pokemon territory? No. I actually picked up one of the things that I grabbed when I was at my unit earlier was a book, and it's a role-playing book for Star Wars. It is a Star Wars campaign.
Oh god, that reminds me of something I saw in a Mr. Ripper video.
So, I have that, but I would like to look into the Pokemon one. I think that'd be really fun. Dear Lord, sign me up! To which one, Milo? The Star Wars or the Pokemon one? Or both? We could do both. Imagine somebody playing the same race as Jar Jar Binks. The campaign will already be over if that happens. Oh my gosh. Both. Yes. I would like to do a campaign where I DM. And I think that's what Masonator's goal is, but I have no idea what I'll do. That's the problem. Like, what kind of campaign I would want to do. Because we're already doing a Slay the Dragon, so I can't do that. And I don't necessarily want to do one on a boat. I kind of want to do one in a desert. Because I looked into Princess of Apocalypse as a campaign that I wanted to run. But I only had, like, the first session's worth of material, because that was free online you could look at. But yeah, obviously I had to purchase the full book in order to get the rest. So I just never did, because those things are $50 a pop. What I've seen in Pokemon campaigns, they either make Pokemon trainers or they do Mystery Dungeon style campaign. Ooh. Interesting. I will have to look that up. We still have a couple more sessions of this campaign left. Because we have to do at least one more quest before we get the quest with the item that we need. And it's been taking us about a session a quest, thereabouts. Very few campaigns, but those that are there are good. Alright.
Actually, I'm going to give you a video to watch after stream.
Okay. One of the first things that I have that I played was a superhero thing, but the only difference was instead of playing with all of your dice, you only played with a d20. That's why I have extra d20s, is because I bought them for that campaign, and then when we actually started playing, you know, real ones, I had to, you know, have more than just a d20. Have you seen Star Wars Vision? No, never heard of it.
But yeah, the story I want you to listen to is like just the first one, because when you brought up Star Wars campaigns, it reminded me of the first story in that video.
How would I play Danny Phantom in D&D? Well, I would have to say you'd have to have a necromancer in your party, and like it kind of just went wrong. So he like half brought you back from the dead, but half of you was still alive somehow. But let's see, he's got what, the laser beams? That's kind of his thing. He can fly. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But I would think that your, whatever your magic would be, would probably need to be necrotic damage. I think that's probably the closest. Or maybe acid. That might could work, or psychic damage. Any of the three I think would work. He's much more unique than the other guys. Very nice reference there, Justin. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how you would handle that. $250 were officially over odds. My Son of Poseidon was an interesting build. Ooh. Yeah, I saw you guys brainstorming that. That looked like a really interesting one. I don't know how I would do... Actually, I do know how I would build a Daughter of Athena. Mastermind.
Fighter?
No, Mastermind. I'm pretty sure that's a rogue subclass.
Oh.
They're basically master technician or tacticians. Come on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mastermind is a rogue subclass. I think a Son of Apollo would have to be a bard.
Hunter of Optimus, Ranger.
2 levels of fighter, 1 level of warlock, fathomless, don't know anything about warlocks, and 5 levels of divine soul sorcerer. That sounds really cool. So you guys are all the way up to level 8? Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, we're starting at level 8, which is insane.
I've never had a campaign that even went that high.
Yeah,
like our
I
crew right now is level 3.
I normally make characters like about level 5.
I was about to say most campaigns, like especially for one shots, will average out at level 5. Unless you get one of those really lengthy ones, like the Curse of Strahd group that I joined in at their last session. I had to jump up to level 9. And remember my paladin that I said that I had, the criminal background paladin? Yeah, she made an appearance for that particular campaign, and she's the only reason why they even found him. Ugh. Yeah. The DM was so tired of them failing to even find Strahd that he let me do the detect good and evil, and I found him immediately. led the party straight to him. The rogue straight up stole some stuff and dipped. I'm just like, bro, why are you even here? I think I'm the one who killed him. Because I think I did,
I got told I could be a Minotaur. I got told I could be something.
Thing.
John said I could be a Minotaur, so I'm a Minotaur.
If John approves it, it's okay. Right? That's the thing. If the DM approves it, it's fine.
He just said anything that fits with Greek mythology, so. If he tells me to change it, I'll change it. It's fine.
I don't know what else. Like, I'm trying to picture Annabeth to try to come up with how I would build a Daughter of Athena. And that's... all I can think of is the mastermind. That's it. Actually, let me pull up D&D Beyond.
Yeah, she is a bit longish, isn't she?
Well, it was either that or fighter. Because she doesn't use any magic, really. I mean, she has her invisibility hat or whatever.
Son of Child of Hades. I think that they would be let me think.
I used a variant human and it took inspiring leader.
Tiefling warlock, I would say for Hades.
That would make sense. I can't build a new character.
They just get their dad to be the patron.
There's Isen. Kadea. I only used her for one thing, so I'll edit her.
Who's the messenger god?
Hermes.
What's Hermes' thing other than being a messenger? Is he like an archer?
Yes? Question mark? So, hold on. If
You
I jump
don't shoot the messenger. The
if I jump
messenger
up
shoots you.
here. Let's see. Roguish archetype. Choose an option. Oh, my only option is thief. Well, never mind then.
I just made myself chuckle. You don't shoot the messenger. The messenger shoots you.
This is not gonna bug me. Hit the home button, please. I just want to go home.
Also, do you wanna know?
What's up?
Do you wanna know what one of the managers called at my work is?
What?
Karen.
Love that. I used to work with a Karen, but she was awesome.
Yeah, this Karen's alright, but I made a joke earlier, and I was like, "You won't let me speak to the manager? I will become the manager."
Oh my. I was just trying to see if I was actually saying that correctly. That Mastermind was in fact a rogue archetype. Because there's the Arcane Trickster. There's obviously Thief and Assassin. Ooh, Inquisitive. You excel at rooting out secrets and unraveling mysteries. You rely on a sharp eye for detail and also on your finely honed ability to read the words and deeds of other creatures to determine their true intent. Actually, Inquisitive might work for a Daughter of Athena, because it's ear for deceit, eye for detail, insightful fighting, steady eye. At 9th level, you have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or intelligence investigation check if you move no more than half your speed on the same turn. Yeah, I think actually Inquisitive would work the best for a Daughter of Athena. Now I really want to build the character. Golly gee willikers, why are you doing this to me?
That's a strategy worth of Athena, that.
Because that was one of the things, my Azamar character that I made, I could never decide what route I wanted to take her. And I think I had eventually settled on Inquisitive. But I don't really know too much about that particular archetype. Because that's in other books and things. And things and such and such and things. Whew. Let me think. Has the Fisher background? You mean the sailor background? Or is there another one that's called Fisherman? Oh, here we go. Ba-bum. Ba-ba-da-dee-da-da-da-bum. And obviously she'd need a scholar background, right? Isn't that one of them? Scholar.
Scholar would be good.
Huh.
For Athena. Wait, isn't there like an intelligence goddess or something in Greek mythology?
So, in Greek mythology, she's the goddess of wisdom and war.
Right, that's it.
Or specifically more battle strategy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
In Roman mythology, Athena basically got split into two.
Oh.
Athena is strictly the goddess of wisdom and knowledge and all of that, but the goddess of war is, I think it's Belladonna.
Never heard of her. Belladonna? I barely know her.
Oh my. There's one called Fisher. Okay. Where you're a fisherman and are able to fish up enough food for you plus 10 people if you're near an able body of water. Heck yeah. I mean, most of the gods are related.
Didn't Poseidon and Athena used to, you know?
What? That's her uncle.
Hmm?
He's her uncle.
Oh wait, are they mad at each other because Poseidon tried to hook up with Medusa in Athena's temple?
Yeah, it was something like that. It's why they're feuding in the Percy Jackson books, yeah.
Or is that not how it goes in actual Greek lore?
I don't know. I don't know enough about Greek mythology, actually.
Yes,
Oh, gosh.
I know a little bit about Theseus and the Minotaur.
When you're questioning things about Greek mythology, it should always boil down to one question. Who's banging who? I mean, really? Is it not? Is it not? Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't think I can.
Exactly. Oh, here we go. 261 eggs. Oh, goodness. Zeus is banging any and everyone. Indeed. See? Point proven.
Nah, that's just Zeus.
That's who he said.
Oh.
Zeus is the reason why they had to put a ban on those guys having kids. Why the big three weren't allowed to have kids. Zeus loves to cheat on her, not to mention the god inbred. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Poor Hera. She is, very much the neglected wife. Anyway.
Also, I'm gonna probably dip in about a minute because I've got some mod for someone.
No, you good. We're not going to be going that much longer. I think I might do another 10 eggs and call it a night, folks. Because I don't know. Today's just been a weird day. Just feel very dragging. Oh no, when did you fall in the popcorn?
That's a quote. I don't care, that's a quote.
Bunny fell in the popcorn. He was sitting on top of the peanut butter and he fell in the popcorn. Wait, are you saying okay, Captain Cheesehead too? Yeah, we'll just finish out this box and we'll call it a night. Fun facts, did you know that Hercules is actually the Roman name? Heracles is his Greek name. So there's already, like, just lots of indiscretions made right there. Oh, bye. With the Disney version because they use Greek names for everyone else. Except Hercules. It's like, why would you do that? Like, yeah, Hercules is easier to say, but then why didn't you just stick with the Roman theme? Yeah, get over here. Type rate's wrong? What do you mean by that, bud? 266 eggs. Never meet your heroes. Thor about Zeus? Oh my gosh. Bum. They also had him, you know, the son of Hera, which is completely wrong. Hercules was a demigod, not a god. So there's that. Ba 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 ba. All right, 270 eggs. You think we're gonna get it in under 300? I think that'll be good. If we get it in under 3, I'd be happy. Ba ba. Okay, these are our last 5 of the stream. Did we end up off? Hang on. It's 1 box, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 total boxes at 30 each. Hang on. What's math? 9 times 30. Yeah, 270. No, we're exactly right. Okay. I thought I got off count there for a second. I was like, wait a minute. But no, we are exactly right. Also, can we talk about the fact that our short that I released last night already has over 1,300 views? What the heck? You guys are insane! Like, I released that super late, too. I woke up I looked at it right before stream, and it was at 1,359 views, I think. I was like, what the heck? I've never had anything have that many views. Like, even my sleep block had, like, 300 and something. That was it. Milo Surrender had, like, 700, I think. Whee! I just wanted to thank you guys for that, because that really made me smile earlier. Oh, here we go. Last 5 eggs of the stream. Oh goodness, my booty hurts. My surrender, the end of an era. That was a fantastic moment from that stream. We might have to pull back Among Us at some point, just for like a fun night with the mods. We'll have to like really organize that though, because everybody's everywhere now. As far as schedules and stuff go, so we may have to do that. Oh, that really hurts. Wow. Okay. Yep, I might need to grab the heating pad. That really hurt. Owie. Ooh. I cannot wait until we get this shiny. Watch it be the last one of the stream. I will scream if it is the last one. Oh, I don't want to give you a nickname. Boop. Come on, last egg. Please be shiny. Darn it. Ah. Poseidon is not just the god of the seas, he's also the god of horses, earthquakes, and typhoons. Yep. I knew who you meant. And that's it, folks. Save our progress. Huzzah. Facecam. Hi, guys. So, like, Persona on Switch is soon. Carlos. I'm literally about to end. But hi, welcome in. Yes. I am excited for those games, except for the fact that I cannot afford them. Especially with Scarlet and Violet coming out. Like, we just don't have the money, unfortunately, to just be throwing on a ton of games. I would really hope that they would eventually do, like, a bundle deal, where if you get, like, all of them, you get it for, like, $90 instead of, you know, way too much. I was lurking. Ah, okay. Oh, goodness. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. We've only got 4 people. Let's look and see if anybody is available to raid. Otherwise, we're probably just gonna call it a night. Yeah, there's... Okay, there are a couple of people. Wait, why is she live? Oh! You know what? She's doing a sleep block. And we never get to raid her. Because it is super late for her usually when I'm streaming. So, come on, advertisement. Go away. Go away. Stop it with the ads. Alright. Oh, wow. Looks like she's almost done. Okay, cool. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab this link. I'm going to throw it into the Discord so I can read it. You there. No mic. Perfect. Grab the link. Awesome. We're going to be sending the love over to, is it Ilix or Ilix? Emily. She's doing a 2-year, 2,000 subscriber celebration sleep block. So remember, guys, to use the hashtag PuppyPackRaid as always. And we're going to send the love over to Emily. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Go show Emily some love. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.